Action versus attitude. I have been thinking a lot about thinking, and you might be wondering when action fit into the process. It's true that you don't get result without action, but recognize the thought proceed action. I always knew the action that I have had to take to buy those investment properties, contact realtors, visit properties, review newspaper listening and so on. But I never took the first step as long as I had a negative attitude. The instant I changed my attitude, I felt compelled to take action, and nothing was going to stop me. That's why a positive belief system is the starting point for the achievement of any goal. When you dominate belief is that you can achieve your goal, you begin taking the action necessary to move in that direction. Your circumstances reflect what you have been thinking about. Face this fact. Your belief taught you to where you are today, and your thinking from this point forward will take you where you will be in the future. In fact, your result in every area of your life reflect your deeply held thought about yourself. Consider your finances. What are your beliefs in this area? Are you constantly thinking about not having enough money? Dwell on that thought, a lack of fund, and you block the flow of money to you. And then there is a matter of relationship. If you think that you don't deserve much, you attract friends and partners into your life who wouldn't treat you well. I'll bet you know someone who always seems to go out with the wrong person. In fact, the last 20 people they have gone out were wrong for them. Do you think there is a mere coincidence? Oh no. There is a deeply held belief inside that individual that attract these people into his or her life. And whether we are talking about finances, relationship or career, the fact remains. If your thought doesn't change, your result won't change. So change your thinking. Fortunately, there is exciting news. You can change your thoughts, thereby changing your result. Here is how. For a starter, become aware of what you say to yourself all day. Each of us has an internal voice. In other words, we talk to ourselves too often. However, what we say is negative, critical, or self-limiting. Perhaps you find yourself thinking, I can't do this, or I always mess things up. These thoughts work against you. Instead, repeat to yourself that you can and will accomplish your goal. And we will discuss more fully in part 2 of this book. It's also important to become aware of your word you use on a regular basis. For example, do you put yourself down or talk about the things you could never have or achieve? Your mind hears every word you speak, and like a magnet, you will ultimately attract the events and circumstances that correspond to your dominant belief. So make sure to use positive words about yourself and your goals. Repetition is the key. Here are 2 more action steps to help you become more positive and get the results you want. Step 1. Every day, read some positive, uplifting literature. Find 15 to 30 minutes in the morning to do this. And it's also a good idea to do some reading right before the bed. There are literally thousands of motivation books and articles to choose from. Read whatever speaks to you. It could be the Bible or other spiritual matter, or perhaps inspiring biography. You will find a wide selection of success books in the philosophy and self-improvement section of any bookstore or library. So check them out. Step 2. Every day, listen to positive audio programs. You can listen to them in your car while communicating at home or during your exercise routine. The key is repetition. When you hear these messages over and over again, they become the part of you, and you will begin to implement them to improve your life. They will get you thinking about your attitude and other success principles on a daily basis. Of course, Audio programs are not a substitute for action. It's up to put the ideas to work. So if you read something positive and listen to motivational audio programs every day, it will make a phenomenal difference in your life. I can tell you from personal experience that these techniques work if you have the discipline to stick with them. The lesson I have learned is this: change your thinking and you change your life. You will become what you think about. Nobody succeeds beyond his or her wildest expectation unless he or she begins with some wild expectations.